Welcome back, everyone. Today is going to be a how-to video. Today I picked up 6 more of these FMJs from Easton, and I've decided to fletch my own arrows. I went with the Max Hunters from AE. These are going to be 3 fletched, and these are what they look like. I'm going to go all 3 neon yellow and also boning wraps. I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. This is going to be my first time wrapping arrows, so hopefully it all goes well. So the first thing you want to do is take off the old fletchings that are on the arrows. The nice thing about FMJs is that it comes off really easily. So I'm going to jump down to the table here and then we can get to work. So what you're going to do is just take a knife and start taking off the old veins. You want to get as much as you can off the shaft. You do this with all the arrows. You can run your hand along the shaft here just to see which spots still has glue on them or any fletching material that's left. This is probably the most time consuming part. This arrow is almost done. Once you feel that there's no more bumps or anything on there, you can set it aside and move on to the next one. I'll just fast forward the rest of these for you guys. Alright, I'm back. So once the veins have all been taken off along with the excess glue, you just want to take some rubbing alcohol, just any kind will work, and a paper towel, and you want to wipe down all the shafts just so they're nice and dry. Gets rid of all of the debris and everything that's left over. Just set it back down here. Alright, once you're done with that, and get ready to put on the wrap. You can pick whichever wrap you want, but I just like these just because of the color. It'll be nice to see after the shot, and just for target and everything, it's a lot easier to see. So you're going to want some type of padding on here. This is a mouse pad. You can either use this type of material or like magazines or anything that has a little bit of give to it. You're going to want to peel off one of these, and depending where you want the logo pointed, you can either put that towards the bottom or the top. I think I'm going to put mine towards, hold on 1 second here, I just want to see where these are going to land. Probably towards the bottom. So you're going to want to set the sticker down. Make sure you leave enough room between you and the wall. And you're going to want to get it towards almost to the edge of the arrow. And you're just going to push and roll. Push and roll. And that's all you gotta do. And you have yourself a nice wrapped arrow. So I'm going to do this to all of them. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 arrows. Yes, I know that is a odd number, but I lost a few in the backyard. That's tough to find. So you gotta make sure you orient the logo, if you have one, to the area that you want it to go to. And make sure it's straight, and you can basically just eyeball it from the top here. You're going to want to push and roll. Push and roll. Then the jig falls. So we'll just leave that down. We'll get back to that in a bit. going to take out the knock on this one just because it is a little fatter at the end here. So when you roll it, it won't roll on straight. The reasoning why you want to use a mouse pad or something soft is that when you start rolling, it kind of pushes it downward a little bit. It gets rid of all the air bubbles, but yet still holds its form. Just stick this guy back in. 5 more to go. This part can be really tedious, so just take your time. So everything you see here on the table, you can probably get for under $100, excluding the arrows. Just gotta do some shopping online and you should be able to find some. I'll leave a link down in the description box on all the stuff, on all the tools and everything that I used today, so you guys can check it out. Well, this is a boring but yet tedious video, but I've always wanted to fletch my own arrows. I've always just been using either the factory blazer vanes or quick fletch. Quick fletches aren't bad for the money, it saves you time, but what I've noticed with those is that after a while when you shoot them a lot, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with quick fletch, but it's basically a shrink wrap with fletchings installed, and you put it over the tube of the arrow and you dunk it in hot water, slowly twisting it, and then it shrinks onto the shaft. Then it's nice for if you want to have a quick fix, but after a while when you shoot them, the shaft part down here will, once that hits like another arrow, it'll just kind of separate and kind of break apart, and then the fletching is ruined. So that's why I decided to go this route and see how long these will last. You can see I'm shaking the table, but I'm just wanting to make sure that this is nice and firm and no air bubbles. Last one here. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment section down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Alright, so I have all 9 of them ready to go. And then this here is the Easy Fletch Pro. Picked it up for about $50. The nice thing about this is that you can use 3 fletchings at once, and you just put your shaft, the arrow in here, close it up, and then there's another piece that slides on top of here that holds it in place, and then you're all set after that. Alright, let's jump back up top here to show you guys the jig that I'm using. Again, this is the Easy Fletch Pro. Basically, you're just going to want to put the veins in the vein holders. Make sure it's all the way down the bottom. Take a Q-tip and just dip it in some rubbing alcohol and swab out the inside of the veins here, just to clean out any debris. After that, you're gonna stick your arrow shaft into the hole here, and it is indexed. You feel it kind of click in. I can feel it. Come on. There it goes. You're gonna run a bead of glue onto each vein. Once you're done with that, there's a little spring down here. You're just gonna push up, and then it'll kind of automatically adjust itself that way. Then you're gonna put the cap on. Just let it dry. Again, I'm using the AE Max Bond glue. Alright, it's been about 30 seconds, so we're gonna take this off. Take off the cap. From the bottom, see the notch here, a little J hook. I'm just going to push it up and then hook it back on there. Pretty simple. It's going to peel back really slow. Take a Q-tip and just fix any extra glue that you see. So I'm going to finish fletching the rest of these up, and then we'll step outside and take a few shots just to see how they are compared to the blazer veins. Alright, so I got my arrows fletched. I'll be shooting here at 20 yards. And these are the Easton Access FMJs. 340 spine, 11 grains per inch. The Max Hunter veins. 490 grains. Oh, that didn't sound good. I busted a Nock, an arrow, both fletchings. It's a pretty tight group. Just a little bit to the left. That's all of it right there. Just aiming for this one right here, but wait till left. Just make a few cranks and I think I'll be good. Alright, so I moved my sight a little bit to the left, so we're going to take another few shots here for you guys. It's about 3 arrows. Fletchings came off on that one. That's 3 arrows. Oh, come on. The second one went through and broke the fletching off. Saw something fly. Yes, there it is. That's 2-shot group, 3-shot group actually. Well, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys enjoy these how-to videos, hit that like button down below, also that subscribe button, and also that notification bell. That way, whenever I upload new videos, you guys will be notified. And I just want to say thanks for all my subscribers, helping my channel grow. Until next time.